Thank you very much. And to all the people of Greenland and of Denmark as a whole, I want to be very clear that Europe will always stand for sovereignty and territorial integrity. And it is against this complex backdrop that I salute the Prime Minister's decision to increase defence spending to 3% of GDP in the next 2 years. The era of the peace dividend is long gone. The security architecture that we relied on can no longer be taken for granted. The age of spheres of influence and power competition is well and truly back. Just take Russia. We already know its determination to deny other countries their right to choose their own path. And now Russia is on an irreversible path to creating a pure war economy. It has massively expanded its military-industrial production capacity. 40% of the federal budget is spent on defence, 9% of its GDP. And this investment fuels its war of aggression in Ukraine while preparing it for future confrontation with European democracies. And just as these threats increase, we see our oldest partner, the United States, move their focus to the Indo-Pacific. By 2030, Europe must have a strong European defence posture. Readiness 2030 means to have rearmed and developed the capabilities to have credible deterrence. Readiness 2030 means to have a defence industrial base that is a strategic advantage. But to be 2030 ready, we must move now. Now the scale, the costs and the complexity of projects in these areas go far beyond any single member state's capacity. But together, as Europeans, we can master this challenge. And this is why we must develop large-scale projects and step up collaborative procurement in these areas. That means pooling demand, shorten lead times, and of course ensure interoperability. We will set up a joint task force with Ukraine to coordinate the European Union's and the Member States' military support to Ukraine. We must buy more European, because that means strengthening the European defence technological and industrial base. That means stimulating innovation here in Europe. That means creating an EU-wide market for defence equipment.